Good evening to everyone, and good evening to all the panelists here on the stage. Just to give you a brief insight of what KSDC is all about, Karnataka Skill Development Corporation is the nodal agency for implementing the skills in Karnataka. So we have the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in Delhi, the central government organization. We have the state organization called the SDEL, the Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Livelihood Department here in Karnataka. So we are the nodal agency, KSDC is a nodal agency to implement all the skilling programs in Karnataka. So we implement various skilling programs like PMKVY, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Then we have the state funded program like CMKKY, the Chief Minister Kaushal Karnataka Yojana. And I had a particular scheme called the Sankalp. Sankalp is a World Bank funded program which is focusing more on skill acquisition and knowledge awareness for livelihood promotion. So our focus is more on capacity building, looking at the whole ecosystem. So Sankalp focuses on the entire skilling ecosystem. It doesn't look at only the trainee or the person who is getting trained. Our focus is building the entire ecosystem, looking at the institution level. One of the things which we have done under Sankalp is, we have done Train the Trainers program, the TOT. It could be in the domain skills, it could be in the soft skills, it could be in the delivery skills. So you have various aspects. See, a person could be having very good knowledge, but how does he deliver? That's one of the most lacking aspects in many teachers. So we focus on delivery skills. Somebody has very good, he is lacking domain skills. So we train him in domain skills. It could be government colleges, it could be ITIs, it could be diploma colleges, it could be GTTC, it could be, KGTTI. We even have trainers coming from Germany and training people in the KGTTI, their own domain. Could be with milling, could be with a lot of welding, those kind of technologies. So their domain. And we also have domain skills in our own short-term training programs, like it could be with IT, it could be with agriculture. We also have partnership with universities and colleges to promote, agriculture as Madam was rightly mentioning. It's not only about, pushing everybody towards IT. Our focus is also on agriculture. We're looking at how do we promote agriculture, training also happening. We also have construction, we have plumbing, a lot of skills we are promoting. Coming to the technology part of it, how we are utilizing technology to do these programs. Most of our training programs, the TOTs, are conducted blended. It is the training programs either done, in a blended model. So we use various forums to conduct these training programs online as well as in the physical mode. And we have successfully done that in association with various organizations. For example, we have even trained the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan trainers, where we have trained them on language skills, for example, English language and 21st century skills. So our focus is more on looking at the entire ecosystem rather than looking at only one part of the solution. Coming to adoption of technology in the rural areas. So the biggest challenge what we have is how do we bridge the rural-urban divide, right? That is why. First of the kind in entire India, under Sankalp, we have built about 5 English labs across one of the most remote districts. For example, in aspirational districts we have built it in Yadgir, we have done it in Koppal, we have done it. So how is this going to help is, we have got the technology aspect, we have got computers, we have got the acoustics, entire lab is dedicated to learning, where students from the rural area is able to come to this particular platform. We also have a dedicated teacher and he is able to learn the language. So that is how we are trying to bridge the gap, especially on the technology gap. Coming to the futuristic technology, we also run a program called the Talent Acceleration Program, where we are partnered with engineering colleges in Karnataka and teaching engineering students futuristic technologies like AI, ML, or it could be with IoT, these kind of technology. And most of these future technologies, I can just, I'm very happy to say that before even the training ended, 60% of the students have got placed. So that's the power of technology. That's the future, that's the power of getting trained in the futuristic technology. So that is one program which we are running. Even at KSDC also, we have a lot of interventions in terms of technology. We are making it easy for the students. We have facial recognition system, attendance system. We don't have any physical kind of thing. So we want to introduce futuristic kind of thing, where even a student enters training center, his face is recognized, his attendance is marked. So that's the kind of technology which we are talking in the future. We also have developed content for future courses. We have a future skills program where we have developed content in association with content developers, and we make this available free of cost to learners. So in various ways, we are trying to, we are having a lot of interventions to take technology to the rural masses. That is what we are doing. In the coming years, we also have certain plans to increase the number of, probably the Train the Trainers program. We are also looking at setting up Center of Excellence. We want to set up Center of Excellence, could be in something to do with embedded, like ESDM, Electronic System Design and Manufacturing. It could be with IT it could be with logistics, where technology can be used to the maximum extent to reach out to the last person. So these are some of the initiatives which KSDC has taken. Thank you.